10% as it relates to SSI, as Social Security announced it right here in this press release, and how they recently changed the rules for all Social Security beneficiaries. But in this press release right here, they confirmed 10% for SSI beneficiaries. So I want to share with you exactly what this means for the roughly 7.4 million beneficiaries that do receive SSI, what Social Security is saying here in this press release, and what this 10% means for all of you beneficiaries receiving SSI. Now, before we get into this any further, I do want to clarify really quickly. I've said this a few times, but I just want to make it very clear so there's no misunderstanding, because what Social Security indicates right here in this press release, SSI gets actual special privileges, whereas all other beneficiaries do not get the luxury of the 10%, whereas SSI does. So this video is strictly dedicated to SSI beneficiaries, supplemental security income beneficiaries. And again, if you're receiving SSI, you know exactly who you are. I want to make sure that this is not mistaken with retirement or SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance benefits, or any other benefit type administered by Social Security. We're just talking about SSI. So anyway, I want to talk about the details of this press release. I've been getting a lot of questions about this. They recently changed the rules. It's been adding a ton of confusion about this, and I'm going to clear it all for you right here in this video. Now, really quickly, I keep showing you this press release here. I'm going to put a link for this press release down below in the description of this video. If you want to read it for yourself, by all means, the link will be down below. It'll bring you right to the press room and this press release right here from the Social Security Administration. You can read it yourself. The link will be down below in the description. Let me explain though really quickly, because it can be very confusing. And again, I've received a ton of questions about this. Okay, to be 100% fair with you, this press release I keep showing you here was released on March 7th, okay? So that was quite a while ago now, to be 100% fair with you. However, this went into effect as of March 28th, okay? So it was released on the 7th, but it went into effect on March 28th, and I continue to get a lot of questions about this. What are they doing? They are reinstating the 100% garnishment of overpayments to beneficiaries, okay? For all beneficiaries except SSI. That's why I wanted to make it very clear just a minute ago at the beginning of this video. I really wanted to clarify, hey, we're talking about SSI here because SSI has their own special rules around this, whereas all other beneficiaries are back at 100%. SSI is not at 100%, but rather SSI, in conjunction with what the Social Security Administration has announced within this press release right here, they have indicated SSI will remain at a 10% garnishment going forward in the event that somebody is overpaid by the Social Security Administration and if they do receive the overpayment letter. Now, here's what's super interesting about this. Remember last year, 2024, the Social Security Administration came out and they changed the rules on this. The old rule was 100% garnishment of anybody that was overpaid by Social Security. And if they were not able to recover that money, they basically came in and deducted money at a 100% pace until that money was paid back to the Social Security Administration, okay? But then last year in 2024, they changed the rule to either $10 or 10%, whatever is greater. Okay, now in March of this year, 2025, they changed the rule back to 100% garnishment, except for SSI beneficiaries. They kept SSI at a 10% garnishment. Okay, that's why this is so confusing. Now, there's another moving part about this. This is also very confusing about it, which is anybody that was informed prior to basically March 28th of an overpayment is also locked in or grandfathered in, as I've been saying. It's kind of a, maybe just a term to describe saying basically anybody that has been informed prior to March 28th. Now, obviously, here we are way after March 28th. I want to make that very clear. March 28th was quite a while ago now. But anybody that was informed of an overpayment prior to March 28th is locked in. They're grandfathered in at the 10% or the $10, whatever is greater. Okay? But then anybody aside from SSI benefits starting March 28th and after that was informed of an overpayment would then convert back to the 100% garnishment. Again, except for SSI, remains at 10%. Okay? I just want to clarify that really quickly because this is why there's so much confusion around this. Now, just want to make it very clear. As I mentioned so many times here in this video, SSI beneficiaries, regardless of when you were notified of an overpayment from the Social Security Administration, whether it was last year early this year, whether it was in March or whether it's right now or 3 weeks ago or maybe in 3 months from now, if you happen to be notified from Social Security of an overpayment as an SSI, Supplemental Security Income Beneficiary, you will still be at 10% no matter when you were indicated or when you were notified of that overpayment, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to say this much. 10%, we don't want to see any reduction to anybody's benefit in any circumstances at all. We don't want to see that, right? However, if I can say that there's a silver lining behind this, it would be this much, that SSI is not subject to the 100% garnishment. So I guess take your pick. Do you want a 10% garnishment or do you want a 100% garnishment? I guess when you look at it with that contrast right there, you're like, yeah, I guess 10% isn't so bad. Yeah, exactly, right? So it could be way, way worse, which it is. It's way worse for all of the beneficiaries. But when it comes down to SSI, 10% across the board, regardless of when an overpayment was notified and found, okay? Now, that's just SSI. Now, if you're an SSDI or retirement beneficiary or, any other beneficiary other than SSI, well, then that's a totally different story for you. And we've talked about that before in other videos, okay? Anyway, just want to clarify this for you really quickly. Now, another question that I've been getting quite a bit lately as well, I see this in the live streams quite a bit, which is, hey, haven't received an overpayment letter yet. Do you think I'll be getting one? I'm going to say this much. I have no idea what your situation is, okay? I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, you're going to get one. I don't know that. In fact, I hope you don't get one. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not want anybody here in this community or any beneficiary to get an overpayment letter. Unfortunately, that is the reality of the situation, which is about 2 million people per year, most of which are SSDI and SSI beneficiaries, are getting overpayment letters. I don't want anybody to receive these overpayment letters. But unfortunately, that's the situation because Social Security does overpay beneficiaries sometimes, and this is just what happens, okay? So I don't suspect that you will get one, but if you do, then you know the rules behind this, okay? Just want to say that much as well. Now, I don't want you to get one, and it would be not a good thing if you got one, but unfortunately, this is the situation that's happening, and a lot of these overpayment letters are going out from Social Security, okay? So, by the way, it's a very small percentage of beneficiaries that get these overpayment letters. It's like a couple percent of total beneficiaries. So, my point is, certainly not everybody's going to get these. I don't want to make that impression at all. Definitely not. Like a small percentage of total beneficiaries will actually be getting these overpayment letters, right? Okay, so I want to make that very clear so that you're not like watching your mailbox and like getting all worked up and like, hey, I didn't get it yet. You don't want to get it. Trust me, you do not want to get this, okay? But in the event that you do, now you have the parameters, you know the details behind this, and what Social Security is announcing and mentioning here in this press release. And again, if you do want to read this for yourself, by all means, down below in the description, I will have the link to this exact press release right here that you can go on there and you can read and you can see it for yourself exactly what Social Security has indicated. And yes, I have covered this extensively in other videos and in live streams, but again, I continue to get a lot of questions about it, and I just want to clarify it in this dedicated SSI video, okay? Supplemental Security Income. Now, one other quick side note. If you're turning 65, if you're retiring, if you're moving across state lines or county lines, or if you know anybody that is, friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, co-workers, anybody that you know, please, you see the phone number there on your screen, please give them a call. Save yourself a massive headache, a ton of confusion, and a lot of frustration. It's a team of dedicated Medicare trusted advisors. They're going to work looking through 20,000+ plans across the country to find the best plan at the best price with the best coverages for each person and their personal needs. They're working diligently to help seniors every single day. Thousands, nearly 2,000 of you here in this community at this point right now have already connected with them, saving a ton of money, saving a ton of time, huge hassles and confusion. It's incredible. They're helping a ton of you here in this community. It's absolutely amazing. And they're finding the best plans to help everybody out with their Medicare needs. So again, Medicare supplements, Medigap plans, Medicare Part D, Medicare Advantage, initial enrollment into Medicare, whatever it happens to be, they're helping with all of it. Give them a call, write the phone number down, take a picture, take a screenshot, and again, anybody that you know, again, friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, co-workers, if you happen to be working, again, please share that phone number with them. I know you know a few people. Just go ahead and share that. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Let's help some people out right now. Avoid a massive headache and tons of confusion. Please do not be like my parents and try to hack this out yourself. You can, if you want to. By all means, go for it if you want to. But please do not be like them and try to hack this out yourself. Not a good situation. Anyway, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, please make sure to like the video or share the video down below as well if you'd like to. Otherwise, please subscribe. If you're new here, if you've not done so yet, please consider subscribing. It's 100% free. Big subscribe button down below. Otherwise, check out the well over 5,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos down below in the description or popping up on your screen here in just a second. You'll see some videos there. Check those out. Otherwise, until next time, I hope this helps you. Please take care, and I really hope I can see you again soon in the next video or in the next live stream.